Behold, the true world has begun to stir from its prolonged torpor. We have endured imprisonment, a long era of silence, trapped in eternal slumber. Yet, even the deepest slumber can be disrupted by a single strike of lightning.
So, upon recent feedback, I've kind of realized that talking more would be in my best interest for trying to keep y'all entertained. As I understand, this is mostly just levels, and with no commentary, not much can really be done about that. So, I will try to be more talkative. I won't talk during cutscenes, and if I go silent, it's because I'm trying to focus. So, yeah. If you're a little lost in the story, Ryu Hayabusa is a ninja of the Dragon Clan. He wields the legendary Dragon Sword, which, yeah, it's a katana that's made from a dragon god. Ryu is trying to stop the revival of the Archfiend, who will pretty much doom all of humanity if he doesn't stop them. And we do that by severing the limbs of most of our enemies and making them all really hurt. Yeah. God, anyone else want a fucking piece? The answer is yes. God, commentary is not my strong suit. Feel free to say in the comments if my commentary annoys you. I'll go back to being quiet. That guy got fucked. Oh god, the wolves, they're back. Who else? Come on, I'm stanced. Come at me. Also, if I don't use the other weapons that often, it's because I just prefer the dragon sword over pretty much all of them. But I will try to stay varied. Emphasis on the word try. So, let's see here. This way. So, that move where I just drop him out of the sky is called the Azuna drop, by the way. And behind these barrels is a chest that you can kick open like that. Gives you some Nimpo, which is our magic. These heal you, and of course you've probably seen Muramasa's shop multiple times. Normally when there's music, it means it's go time. These Jewel of a Demon Seal allow you to upgrade your Nimpo and make them stronger. I personally recommend Wind Blades and the Art of Inferno, those are your strongest. Mainly because they hit multiple people. Crowd control is important. Always take out the flyers with your bow. And these big guys are actually not terrifying in the slightest. They don't have armor often. You can stun them using your bow, and this is why we kill flyers, by the way. That guy's being an annoying pain. Ryu will auto-aim to whatever target's in front of him, so don't worry about having to aim the bow yourself. If you decapitate a target and they're still standing, if you hit triangle immediately, or Y on the Xbox, you'll do what's called an obliteration attack. And this will happen whenever your enemy gets delimbed. So if it was a leg, their head, or their arms, you can perform an obliteration attack, which insta-kills them. If you don't do an obliteration attack on some enemies, they will basically grab you, and if they're ninjas, they'll try to blow you up with a suicide bomb. If they're monsters, they'll go into a berserk rage and try to, they'll do more damage, and they will also be more aggressive. So you need to basically, as soon as you sever a limb, do an obliteration attack, kill them. And of course, you can just flat out kill them by attacking them. So try to stay aggressive, watch the fireballs that these assholes can throw. If your guard is broken, you can immediately dodge to regain footing. And you can guard in the middle of any attack. Well, if you're being attacked. If you decide to commit to an attack, you are committed. You will be hit if you're not careful. Fuck him in particular. Moving on. So chances are, if it's telling you to go that way, go the other way, and you can get a chest with some stuff in it. If you hold down triangle, you do what's called an ultimate technique. When performing an ultimate technique, you either need to charge it normally, or if you kill a few enemies and they drop essence, it can insta-charge it. And if you jump in right before you hit the ground, hit triangle, you won't have to go through this animation. You will immediately start pulling out the sword and performing the ultimate technique. I hate flyers. And no, I never understood why they keep adding ranged enemies to a video game that's all based around melee. Anyways, first boss of the level, or this might be the end of the level, I forget. This guy is cheap as fuck, and I hate him. Oh god, this is gonna be a pain. Alright, hey guys, want to see something cool? Watch this! So, a lot of the bosses that require you to do an obliteration technique to kill them will have unique animations depending on what weapon you decide to use.
Grab on! Hurry!
That's Sonya. Literally, her entire job is to carry us around in a helicopter and help us once.
How is it out there?
Shit.
Fiends are everywhere.
The Statue of Liberty. That's the source of all this. There's a powerful fiend there.
So someone asked me if the Archfiend is this guy on top of the Statue of Liberty. He is not. Basically, they're doing the rule of 4 with 4 different elements and whatnot. Where we'll essentially be fighting 4 bosses, and then by the end of the game, obviously, we'll be fighting a bigger bad. Real quick, just do a little bit of this. So Windblade's good because it severs a bunch of limbs, allowing you to do more obliteration techniques. If you hold block, by the way, you won't absorb any nearby essence. Also, god fucking damn these flyers. Okay. So if you don't take out the flyers, they will essentially just be there as a flicking annoyance the entire time. So always try to kill them first. And the game's actually pretty generous. It doesn't send like full Mongolian hordes of enemies at you at once. So basically, once you kill one enemy, chances are it will spawn the same exact enemy again to take its place. So break the glass here, save. And now we're coming up on our next weapon. This bad boy. Let's have some fun with it. Oh my god. So this game will never give you a break, by the way. Okay, fucking... You want to show your fucking people what the hell one of the ultimate techniques looks like, and this shit keeps happening. Fuck off. So one of the unfortunate things is you can't jump into the air and bust out some aiming. So you can't just shoot and aim on the air. However, you can jump, hit R2, and you will shoot an arrow. Which actually can be changed together with bow and shurikens. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. There we go. So now that I've shown the ultimate technique, I'll never use that giant clunky thing ever again. No offense if that's anyone's favorite. There we go, more health. Oh, right. So this room's a little funny because you can really screw up with where you have to go. You just have to take the elevator. And by take it, I mean, yeah. So the Azuna drop is basically your best friend, along with Flying Swallow, which is the move that you just saw me do. Also, the guillotine throw and counterattacks too. I hate rooms with low ceilings. So now we can finally buy this thing, where basically if I die, I will revive. So right here, we can, well, do this. And then we can head up to the stairs. And I believe we are at the top.
I recognize that stink. The repugnant stench of the dragon lineage.
The final lament of an ancient creature. That's death you smell.
You humans have the lifespan of flies. I have experienced things your feeble minds could never comprehend. The music of the spheres, echoing through the cosmos. You may call me Alexei. One of the four greater fiends, and master of lightning!
Boss fight. And there we go. He's not that tough. Just wait for him to do some melee attacks.
Such is the fragility of
And if
evil.
he break, and then on the final hit, dodge out of the way. If he breaks your guard, don't worry, you can still get in some attacks. Now this is normally where the level would end in the original Ninja Gaiden 2. However, they added something else with this Sigma version. Yeah, take a look, yes. We're finding the Statue of fucking Liberty. It's a bow fight, by the way. Well, kinda. Alright, that's first hand. Alright. Now, basically we were supposed to destroy the locks on the Statue of Liberty. So there was 2 on our hands, and now there's 1 on our neck. And that's the end of the fight. Triangle, boom, dead. I took a few lumps, but keep this in mind. When she goes for the slam down, jump towards her fist with a slide and 2 jump. If she's going for the swat, slide away or slide into it. You do have invincibility frames on every slide. It's not much though. Okay, that's the end of this episode.